I couldn't vlog before the Weight Watchers meeting because it was too dark outside. Thank you, winter, for very dark mornings. It's like dark until 8 in the morning. I'm gonna go ahead and get it over with. I gained this week, and I'm not surprised. I expected it. We were out of town all day. We left Thursday morning, and we got back Monday evening. So we were gone for 5 whole days, and all those meals we ate out at, and I did treat myself a little bit. Well, I treated myself a lot, but I tried to make healthy choices when I could, and other times, you know, I just kind of gave up and didn't really think it was really worth it to worry and stress. And we were interviewing for a job for Tim, and I didn't want people to think that I was high maintenance, and so I made somewhat healthier choices. But sometimes, you know what we had is what we had, and I ate it and I didn't worry about it, and I gained 2.6 pounds, which was 0.2 short of all the work that I lost the week before. So almost a 3-pound gain this week. And you know what? I'm not really bummed about it. I'm not really disappointed. I just know I'm gonna work hard this week and I'm gonna do better. And you know, that 3-pound weight gain could have been so much worse, because activity-wise, I did as much as I could while we were out of town. The hotel had a gym. There were 2 mornings that I woke up an hour before my alarm, and I just decided, I was kind of thinking, I could try to get another hour of sleep, or I could go to the gym. The kids aren't here. I can work out whenever I can find time, and so I did. I went to the gym and I worked out. I used the gym either 2 or 3 times. And then another day where I wasn't sure that I was going to have time, I went and got to go on a walk with another lady for I think we walked for half an hour, and walked at a good pace. I was sweaty afterwards, so that was good. And then yesterday afternoon, getting back on schedule, cleaning up the house, stayed pretty active yesterday, and then during nap time, I decided, you know what, I'm going to go get on the treadmill. I wanted to catch up on Survivor, and so I watched an episode of Survivor, so 45 minutes, and I did 4 miles on the treadmill. I ran 3 of them in 30 minutes, and then the other mile was my warm-up and my cool-down. So, you know, that scale could have been a whole lot uglier for me had I not went to the gym. And then, we also, every time in the hotel, it was a 3-story hotel, and we were on the 3rd floor. We used the stairs every single time except for our first time finding our room. But after that, it was only stairs. It felt like I did normal amount of activity while we were gone, but eating was just terrible. And I knew it, and you know, 5 days of being out of the house and only eating out, it's tough. And I enjoyed it because we don't eat out ever, pretty much. We eat out maybe twice a month. And I like it when we eat out here because I can usually go and do my research and know what restaurant we're going to eat out ahead of time. And I can go and see how many points things are, or see how many calories, or do research if the restaurant doesn't have the information online. Then I dig around and I find some type of website that gives me some kind of an idea of what's healthy to get at that restaurant. And all the restaurants that we ate at when we were gone were not in my Weight Watchers dining out book. And that was pretty disappointing because I'd go there and I'd start looking at the menu and I'd be like, oh, I have my book to save me and tell me what I can get. And I would look at every single restaurant we went to, and none of them were in there. And, you know, I just felt like I was at a loss, and I was gone. But luckily, that time period is over, and yesterday I had never been so excited to eat cabbage soup and just get healthy again and count my points. And this week I just want to be really diligent with it and do really good. Another downfall that I had this week, the people that watched Hannah and Zeke while Tim and I were gone, one of their daughters baked cookies with Hannah, and they were delicious. They were like a sugar cookie, but had coconut and oatmeal in it, and they were amazing. and they're already gone. We got back Monday evening and the cookies were gone last night. So like 24 hours, all the cookies were gone. I probably ate like 5 of them Monday evening because I was just coming off of such a bad week, and I just figured, you know what, I'll start tomorrow. And yesterday I ate 3 of them, counting points for them. I figured 1 cookie was probably 4 points. If I eat 2 cookies, maybe that's 7 points. And so I counted those points and put them into my day. I just kind of gave up and I ate the cookies and I enjoyed them. But now I'm so excited that we don't have cookies in the house. And hopefully today will be good. I did pretty good yesterday except for the cookies. They just calling my name, and I just hate that. Today, a fun little surprise at the Weight Watchers meeting. A friend showed up who just signed up with Weight Watchers last week and started. So that was really exciting to see her there, and she had a 3-pound loss, so I joked around with her that I took on her pounds this week, which isn't good, but so excited that she had a 3-pound loss for her first week on Weight Watchers, and that's just so motivating. We were talking afterwards. I was telling her about my struggle, this mental struggle, that food has kind of consumed me, and I really want to study some scripture on it and get things right and give this over to God, and I want God to consume my mind and not food. And so she told me about a book that I'm going to go and look up. It's called Made to Crave, and she said it's talking about craving God instead of all the other earthly things that we crave. And I just really need that. I need something to help me consume my mind about God and consume my mind with scripture, like studying scripture, and just something that I can fill my brain with every single time that I want to start thinking of food, even when I'm not hungry. And this mental battle is becoming way too crazy and not fun and sinful, and I gotta tackle it. I gotta get over it, and the only way that that's going to happen is for me to give this over to God and let God consume me instead. So if you have any recommendations of devotions or scripture for me to read to not let this whole weight stuff take over my mind, that would be great. I want to keep on going to Weight Watchers every single week through the holidays, through the beginning of the year, and if we, whatever happens with the job or whatever, wait until after all that's over with and adjusted, one way or the other, if we move or not. I want to keep on going to Weight Watchers every single week for an accountability, because you know, holidays happen, you eat, you get around friends and family, you eat, and I need an accountability through that. But then after that, after life kind of calms down, I think I want to start just going every month. Now that since I am a lifetime member, I only have to go once a month and do my weigh-in to continue my lifetime membership. But right now I think I really do need this weekly weigh-in thing, but I may have to just stop and just start going once a month so that it's not such a huge deal in my head. So, hope you're having a great week. I hope your week was way better than mine. It's nice to be back home and be able to control what I'm eating a lot easier and do better. So, next week I am so hoping will be a much better week, and it's gonna be. It's gonna be so much better because I'm at home and the temptations just aren't going to be around here, and better choices are around my house. So it'll be a so much better week. Let's see if I can lose what I gained this week and just get back on track. So stick around and come back next week. See ya.